Puerto Rico, it's home to 3 million U.S. citizens, has been impacted and devastated by Hurricane Maria. And while the storm has passed, it's time to rebuild. And in order to rebuild the island properly, it takes a community. It takes everybody working together. And while the federal government has sent support down to the island, and more importantly, people like you have donated time, money, food, clothing, and water, it has been proven very difficult to get those goods to the people that need it the most. We have an issue of distribution, and that's what people are facing right now. We have heard the federal government saying that they are there now and will continue to be there for the people of Puerto Rico. And that is true. But we are also hearing from people on the ground, people who live there, the leaders in the community, who are saying they're not getting the support they need fast enough. And these are people's lives at stake. So what can we do? The United States is the most powerful nation in the entire world. We are the wealthiest. And we're also one of the most giving people. So now the issue is, how do we get all that support to people in the far off places that's hard to reach? And how do we prepare the island for the future? So in this video, I want to share with you 4 pieces of technology that we could use today to help in the rebuilding process of Puerto Rico, and also as part of a long-term plan and strategy. Together we can rebuild our beautiful island. Together we can rebuild Puerto Rico. So let's jump on the computer and let me introduce you to these 4 pieces of technology. One of the biggest issues we're facing is how to deliver all the donations and support to people all over the island. And it's a daunting task because the highways are destroyed, the roadways are destroyed. Transportation is at a standstill. But we have companies like Amazon, who has invested a significant amount of money in their commercial drone technology. And as I mentioned before, we're the wealthiest country in the entire world. So this is an opportunity for companies like Amazon, leaders like Jeff Bezos, the federal government, and the people of Puerto Rico to sit down together and utilize this drone technology to deliver humanitarian aid to people in the affected areas. Let's take a look at this promo video that Amazon has for their commercial technology.
Amazon is developing a service to use drones to safely deliver packages to customers in 30 minutes or less. It's called Prime Air. We've started a new private trial for customers in the Cambridge area of England, and on December 7th, we completed our first delivery.
And that's just a short video demonstrating the capabilities of companies like Amazon, let alone the US military. This is a commercial company that has commercial drones, and our US military has access to some of the most advanced drones ever created. We should be able to deliver water, food, clothing, and other essentials to people all over the island. With drone technology, it's possible. So why aren't we using it? Now the next issue is communications. It's been very difficult for people to touch base even with their neighbors in the next town in Puerto Rico, let alone the other side of the island or on the mainland. The cell phone towers are down, power is down, communication is very difficult. So in that situation, what can we do? Facebook has been testing out technology to deliver Wi-Fi via drones. They've been testing their technology out in Arizona, and this article right here was published in July 21st of 2016. So that's over a year ago. So it's possible that we can team up with a company like Facebook to deliver Wi-Fi to everyone over the island. These are solar-powered planes. They're unmanned aircraft. And if we scroll down, communications, Facebook's technology will carry a communications payload that will use lasers to transfer data more than 10 times faster than existing systems. It will be able to aim its beams precisely enough to hit a dime more than 11 miles away while in motion. We should be working with Facebook or other technology companies that have this technology so we could connect everybody on the island. Because again, remember, a lot of people already have cell phones. And while the cell towers may be down, with a Wi-Fi connection, people can communicate. They can send messages via Facebook Messenger, Twitter, and other platforms that let people communicate to each other. This is a possibility, and this is something we can do now. And even if something like this does take too long to get started, there's another form of technology we can work with. And it's with technology that uses mesh networking. or wireless mesh networks. This is where devices can become their own network. Now, this technology has been around for a very long time, and this is just one company that provides this type of service. But pretty much what this does, this connects devices directly, without the need of a cell tower and without the need of Wi-Fi. Even if you have no service with a mesh network, communication is possible. So we could use the drone technology to get this mesh network technology to people in the affected areas, in some of the hardest to reach areas of the island. And that way, people can communicate together. This is a way to create your own network independent of carriers and internet service providers. Now, obviously we have an issue of power. That's where we should reach out to companies like Solar City and innovators and inventors like Elon Musk. Solar power has come a long way over the years, and with existing technology, a place like Puerto Rico that has access to the sun all year round should at least have solar power as a backup. When diesel is very difficult to get to the hospitals and other places that's needed, we can use solar power. They have solar panels, and they have this technology called the power wall, which ensures that your solar system will work around the clock to power everything essential in your home, even when the grid goes down. Power through any outage. And this is for residential purposes, but they also have the business and government section, and they have utilities as well. So the issue of power, at least in the future, shouldn't be one that continues to be an issue. The issue of communications during these devastating storms and the aftermath should not be an issue with technology like mesh networks and the drone technology that could be used to give people free Wi-Fi, especially when they need it the most. And with drone technology, we should be able to deliver the water, the food, clothing, and other essentials to people where they need it, when they need it. We have the technology. Now's the time for private companies, for the federal government, and the people of Puerto Rico to sit down, take action, and get people the resources they need. We can make this happen, and we can better prepare and rebuild the island of Puerto Rico. Thanks for watching.